We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Division rivals do battle. Next. Patrick Corbin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
The right fielder.
So digging in now, Jeff McNeil. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So here's Pete Alonso, his career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Corbin has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Popped up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Now the 2-1. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. It is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robles is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets leave 1, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Striding in, Michael Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Michael Taylor.
Pitch on the way. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. Porcello has compiled over 2,100 innings of work in his major league career, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Not close with that when it's way above the strike zone. In there, 2-2. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Starlin.
So here's Starlin Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
batting fourth, the second baseman, Howie.
Here's Howie Kendrick. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. One left for Washington. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
Nope.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Left center, base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for second, and he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
The pitcher, Rick Porcello, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, and there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Davis on second. Rosario on at first with 2 down. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
A 1-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that pitch is out.
fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Asdrubal.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. This is popped up, and there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Wilson Ramos.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is currently third in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Castro now at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there. And that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And another foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Corbin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Porcello's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Gets him to swing and miss there, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
One 1-0 count. Here it is.
No, that's down.
That misses. 2-0. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter,
Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The pitcher, number 22.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Rick Porcello. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Cabrera is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Jeff McNeil. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but it'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Now in the box, Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swinging a soft liner, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Now to the plate, Juan Soto. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Howie Kendrick. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Runner at first here, one man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And Kendrick has a base hit. Throw into third.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at ball one. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the 1-0.
Yeah.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Center fielder.
At the plate now, Victor Robles. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw by Ramos is a good one, and he's able to retire his man at first.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-2 Washington. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And now pitch on the way. Had the green light, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Left side, but well foul. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
A 1-1. In tight with the slider, 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Cano waits on the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And now a run comes across. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-3. Trey Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for Washington. Number 7. Trey Turner.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Porcello into the windup. 0-1 on its way. In there, strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Austin Voth takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Austin.
Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder, number 52.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Striding in once again, J.D. Davis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Next up for New York, Ahmed Rosario. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Dominic Smith will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Too low, 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jerry's Familia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For New York, number 27, Jerry Familia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And it's 1-2. and they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Here's Cano now at second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, digging for 2.
Now this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
As Drupal Cabrera will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Brandon Nimmo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
A high fastball is in there. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 11 home runs and 23 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. count is 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is right there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ready once again, Pete Alonso. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Right side. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Brock.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
He's set. Here it comes. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. The pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Patrick Corbin.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Brock, 33 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Adam Eaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Nationals. Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. They'll start this one at 274. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Nationals lead it 4-3. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The catcher, number 40.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Four 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
No strike.
The pitch goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score holds at 4-3. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the shortstop Starlin Castro. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 22,
Digging in now, Juan Soto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Howie Kendrick. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
number 63,
All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit hard back up the middle, and this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the stretch. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Taylor. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Jake Marisnick will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
16, Jake Marisnick.
Runners breaking for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. 0-1, here it comes. Looking at his career totals, Marisnick slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, Pete Alonso, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. 1-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Hunter Strickland takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Standing in, Michael Conforto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Cabrera is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Mets out in front, 5-4. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box as Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hard hit towards center. Conforto is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So striding forward now, Victor Robles. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. Misses, ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ryan Zimmerman would be next. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Set and the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. The 2-2 struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Mets wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Seth Lugo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: